Goodbye, baby. I'm going home. Goodbye, baby. I'm going home. Home, home, I'm going home.
Ah.
Too fruity, oh Rudy. Too fruity, oh Rudy. Too fruity, oh Rudy. Too fruity, oh Rudy. Too fruity.
Right. That. That. That right there can be the. Yeah, I'm gonna have a little chat with him about how. I mean, because you see how long it takes me to set up a horizontal stream. It's not
Right.
like I can just hit the button. I have to set up for like 15, 20 minutes beforehand.
Yep.
It's like, no, you're gonna do it my way. No, we're gonna have a chat. And I thought about doing it when he was in the stream, but I was like, nah, I won't embarrass him, you know.
Yeah.
Live. I'll just hit him up on Discord and go, yeah, that ain't cool, man.
Yep.
If you make my mouth sour, you know what I mean? It's like it's the exact opposite of like I'm looking for Kim to make me more sour, so I have a reason to go fuck off. That's really I'm trying to I'm getting that dark energy up so I can just unload and go, hey, you're just not good.
Feeling better now that we're through. Feeling better now I'm over you. I learned my lesson in the scar, but now I see how you really are. You're no good, you're no good, you're no good, baby, you're no good. Gonna say it again, you're no good, you're no good, you're no good, baby, you're no good. Broke our heart, gentle and true. Broke our heart over someone like you. I begged him forgiveness on bended knees, but I wouldn't blame him if he said to me, you're no good, you're no good, you're no good, you're no good. Gonna say it again, you're no good, you're no good, you're no good, baby, you're no good. Got a black magic woman.
Nice.
Got a black magic woman. Got a black magic woman. Got me so black I can't see. Ooh, she's a black magic woman. Gonna take the devil out of me. Turn your back on me, baby. Turn your back on me, baby. Don't turn your back on me, baby. Stop messing around with your kid. You're a black magic woman. Come on and clear out your mistakes.
So we have Judy Horn in here and Blue F.
Blue F.
Blue F.
Hey, Judy Horn. Oh.
Best she's ever heard.
Well, thank you, Judy Horn. And with a name like Horn, you probably would know what good sounds like.
Ah.
Maybe A minor.
Welcome, Blue. Welcome, Judy Horn. We'll be on for another 17 minutes. We hope you enjoy the show.
Hear the news, baby, all about your disease. You may have all you want now, baby. That's something you need. Ain't talking about love. Love is rotten to the core. am I good looking on the streets again? Think you're really cooking now, baby? You better find yourself a friend. My friend ain't talking about love. Love is rotten to the core. Ain't talking about love. Like I told you before, people, before. You know, I've been to the edge. Just couldn't look it down. Lost a lot of friends there, baby. I got time to mess around. If you wanna beat for it, baby. Yeah, you wanna beat for it, baby. Yeah, you gotta beat for it, baby. I ain't talking about love. Love is right to the core. I ain't talking about love. Like I told you before, people, before. Hey, hey, hey. Hey, hey, hey. Hey, hey, hey. Hey, hey, hey. Thank you, Blue F.
It's still here.
Blue F's still here.
They're both still here.
No one knows what it's like to be the bad man, to be the sad man behind blue eyes. No one knows what it's like to be hated, to be faded, telling only lies. But my dreams, they are as empty as my conscience seems to me. I have hours only lonely. I love this vengeance, it's never free. No one knows what it's like, feelings like I do. Blame you. No one fights back as hard on their anger. None of my pain and woe can show through. But my dreams, they are as empty as my conscience seems to be. I have hours only lonely. I love this vengeance that's never free. When my fist clenches, crack it open, for I use it to lose my cool. If I shiver, if I smile, tell me some bad news, for I laugh and act like a fool. And if I swallow anything evil, put your fingers down my throat. If I shiver, please give me a blanket. Keep me warm, let me wear your coat. No one knows what it's like to be the sad man, to be the bad man behind blue eyes.
Woo! The ghost hearted you.
Ooh, Ghost. Thank you, Ghost Heart. Heartless, heartless, really out of control. Heartless, heartless, in the name of rock and roll. Let me satisfy your soul.
Ben Groovy.
Groovy.
He says
Oh.
legend. And he's right.
Ah. Thank you, Ben Groovy. Gee. Hello, Grooving on a Sunday afternoon. Yeah, grooving all too soon. What is it?
Nothing. I'm composing camera shots, man.
Oh, okay.
I'm just trying to make sure you got enough space from me. You know what I'm saying? It's like it's that negative space you get. I'm an artist, man.
Oh, yeah, let's do more artsy type of stuff here. I'll put it over here, and there we get your pictures filling up that empty space.
Ah.
That the artwork.
The kids love the artwork. The kids love us. Up there. In the shuffling madness of locomotive breath runs the all-time loser, the knee held on to his death. Oh, he's crawling down the corridor on his hands and knees. Old Charlie dreams just like a candle, and the bees won't stop rolling, no way to slow down. Hey, it's just children jumping off the stations one by one. This woman and his best friend, they've been having fun. Oh, it's crawling down the corner, steam breaking on his brow. Old Charlie stole the handle, and the train won't stop rolling, nowhere to slow it down. Hey, it's the silent howling, catches angels as they fall. And the all-time winner is got him by the balls. Oh, he picks up Gideon's Bible, open at page 1. Oh, Charlie held his handle, and the train won't stop rolling, nowhere to slow down. 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 Boo! That's the way that song should really. Yeah! And Benito!
Benito!
We love Benito.
We love him.
Oh! 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 You are a legend! A legend!
Yeah, I'm like Bigfoot.
How is everyone today? We
Yeah,
are.
we've been doing pretty well. We had got to do employee work, and they're working out pretty well. That's on the first day.
We like that.
Someone gives the. It's like they give a shit.
For a little while, anyway.
Yeah.
Until it becomes old hat and mundane, in which case it drains the life out of you. And then you move on.
Yeah. Like the new girl that they hired recently, she's already given up. It's like they banned her from the bakery.
Oh my goodness, they banned her from the bakery.
I can run circles around her. She's only 20 something, and I can run circles around her.
She's probably not work. She probably doesn't have a work ethic.
No. She's
Kim was going, "Do you think I could get a job at Walmart?" And I'm like, "Hey, give it a shot. It'd be good for you to get employed. Period."
Yeah.
It's so much drama I didn't ask for. Ah, good old, yep. We had a return today. And it's, oh, God. I told her she's going to be on camera before this whole thing is done, I'm sure. So you get to see the person in question.
Hey, babe, forget what you're doing. Hey, girl, drive me to ruin. I know what it's you like about you, but I like it a lot. I wanna hold you, feel you all your charms. Communication breakdown, always the same. Having a nervous breakdown, drive me insane. Whoa, that took a lot out of me.
Oh, goodness.
All the way up there. Up in Elmo Ranch. Elmo does Zeppelin.
Elmo does Zeppelin. The entire band? Boy, I didn't realize Elmo was that randy.
Oh, yes. He knows about the red herring. For those of you who don't know, look it up on the Frank Zappa album.
Which one? Doesn't he have like 7,000 of them?
7,000. There's a song called Blood Shark. Blood shark, 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 shark. Blood shark, 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 shark. Referring to the infamous Led Zeppelin. Well, she's got a red head. Ah, good old Kim.
Yeah.
Kim.
Oh no.
Kim. What the hell have you done with him?
I was a black man when I started. She drained all the color from me.
Oh. Once thought I saw you in a crowded, hazy bar, dancing on the light from star to star. Far across. Oh, wait a minute. It's the same tone. Now that I've lost everything to you, say you want to start something new, and it's breaking my heart you're leaving. Baby, I'm grieving, but if you want to leave, take good care. Hope you have a lot of nice friends out there. Just Just remember there's a lot of bad and beware. Beware. Oh, baby, baby, it's a wild world. It's hard to get by just upon a smile, girl. Oh, baby, baby, it's a wild world. Always remember you like a child, girl. You know I've seen a lot of what the world can do, and it's breaking my heart in two. 'Cause I never wanna see you sad, girl. Don't be a bad girl. But if you gotta leave, take good care. Hope you have a lot of nice things to wear. Just remember there's a lot of bad and beware. Beware. Oh, baby, baby, it's a wild world. It's hard to get by just upon a smile, girl. Oh, baby, baby, it's a wild world. Always remember you like a child, girl. Na 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 na. Baby, I love you. Baby, you wanna leave, take good care. Hope you have a lot of nice things to wear. Just remember there's a lot of bad and beware. Beware. Oh, baby, baby, it's a wild world. It's hard to get by just by a smile, girl. Oh, baby, baby, it's a wild world. Always remember you, the child girl. $35 going on 13.
So much of that. Pardon me, excuse me.
All right, I'm fine. We're going there.
Anyone who might be new to the channel, please consider liking now. Thank you, Benito.
Thank you, Benito.
I'm sure that one ghost is
Very happy to be here. To be in this realm.
the mortal realm of music.
The ghost in the machine.
You ever watch that?
Yeah.
It's
It's a movie. The original anime.
Right.
Yeah.
I saw both of them. I
saw both of them too because I mean, the whole
Hearts. They know what we're talking about. He knows what we're talking about.
yeah. I mean, they made a big thing about Scarlett Johansson being in this anime, but face it, how many animes have been ripping off American eyes all this time? Talk about your cultural appropriation.
Yeah.
Yeah. They never mentioned anything about that. Yeah, like there's going to be blondes over there. I'm sorry, Sailor Moon. You're an import.
One of the Nazis made it over. The Aryans.
Ghost in the Machine is a movie. Oh, you know there's an album? Yeah. The original was an anime, and it was such a popular anime they actually made a sequel. It was Ghost in the Machine 2.
I never saw the sequel.
Yeah, and then of course the live action version of it, and it's a Police album.
I didn't know that part.
The third Police album is called because the first one was Outlaws Dolores, and then it was the third album. They had Every Little Thing She Do Is Magic. Every little thing she does is magic. The thing she does is turn beyond. And all her life before was tragic. I know my love for her goes on. I resolved to call her up 1,000 times a day. Ask her if she'll marry me some old-fashioned way. But before my tongue stripped me, but before I reach the phone, but before the tongue slipped me, must I always be alone? Every little thing she does is magic. Everything she does is turn me on. Even though my life before was tragic, now I know my love for her goes on. Every little thing she does is magic. Everything she does is turns me on. Even though my life before was tragic, now I know my love for her goes on. On and on and on and on and on and.
Some girl asked me to be her man today in chat.
Oh, really?
And then she kept saying, play Metallica.
Uh,
And then I was like, I'm not playing Metallica. Is that what this relationship is going to be? I'm going to be your DJ, your jukebox. She didn't stick around after that. Like you have an excuse to be entitled when you're 14, and not when you're in your 30s. You know what I mean? Again,
she was 30 years old?
she had a kid on her. Like I check now, I check the channels.
Yeah.
And when they come up and go, okay, who am I talking to? What are they about? At least for a second. And I looked and I'm like, oh, okay, you got a kid. You look like you're probably going to get exported by ICE anytime. And you know what I mean? It was just like, and she's like, play Metallica, be my man. And I'm like, no.
Be My Man is a Beatles song.
Oh, maybe that's what she was talking about.
It's not Metallica. She's a silly woman. I wanna be your lover, baby. I wanna be your man. Tell me there's no other, baby. I'm gonna be your man. Be your man. Wanna be your man. Wanna be your man. Wanna be your man. Actually, it was an interesting song because it was actually written by
Yoko Ono?
Rolling Stones.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
What, Yoko Ono?
Yeah. I didn't understand that at all. But hey, what do I know? Maybe she was a musical genius just ahead of her time and we just didn't know.
Well,
or she could have just been a bitchy woman who wasn't getting attention in a moment and decided to jump in on somebody else's set to take it off for herself because she was petty. Nah, couldn't be. Hey Benito, am I funnier when I'm triggered, when I go off? I'm just curious. Because I'm pretty zen most of the time, but now with the whole Kim thing and with the girls and stuff like that, I'm starting to like. Oh, Tel's here. Y'all came by, but I do have to go soon. That's all right. Thank you for coming by.
Thank you, Tel.
Let's do it now. Let's do that. See if we can garner any information. Any information at all.
What to tell?
You got art, cool. Movies and paintings. Awesome. And if that's the way she actually looks, she's pretty. All right, Tel. I know she's been in here a bunch of times.
Tel, are you actually that redhead?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, good on you. You're gonna have a good life in front of you.
We can tell.
We can just tell. We know. We speak to the fates. We can. It took me a second. It didn't hit.
What?
We can tell. See, I missed it. We get that a lot. People going, "Hey, hi, see ya." Let me go into your fridge,
because it's me on the screen and not you. That's why.
That's not it at all. I love you. You're a legend. You're welcome, Tal. We love you. Or would like to. I can only speak for myself. Or I'd like to.
As long as she's not one of those through kiss and tell.
What about it?
As long as she doesn't kiss and tell.
Oh, no, I want her to tell. She's
Oh.
pretty. She wanted to smooch it up.
Pretty woman,
There you go.
walking down the street. Pretty woman, kinda like you me. Pretty woman, I can't believe it. Can't be true. No one can look as good as you. Pretty woman, walk a while. Pretty woman, stop a while. Pretty woman, say you'll stay here with me.
And another one. Lila. Hi, bye. There's no staying power, you kids.
Well, this age.
That's the one who was doing my recipes.
Yep.
Gotta play Glory Hole by Steel Panther. That song is hilarious. Well, you know what? I'll get on that one personally, Benito.
There we go.
Because I know Steel Panther.
And I've just been recently introduced to Steel Panther about a year or so ago.
What was it?
They're actually on.
My dick is community property. Yeah, that's a good song.
They actually made it to the second round in America's Got Talent.
Did they?
Yeah, I was real surprised to see them on that show because I mean they're already a touring band, but they wanted more publicity, and for the second round they because they their songs.
Right. They're all out there. Yeah.
There's only a few songs, so they for their big second appearance they did Death to All But Metal.
Ooh.
And try to get the audience involved and sing along.
Actually, I have to blame or thank Cluin for introducing me to that one.
Steel Panther?
Yeah. She knew all the really obscure stuff. I knew Kevin would know that song. Thank you. You know what I'm like. Excuse me a second. And I really do appreciate the fact that you know that about me. I kind of feel like we're buds. I know we've never actually met, but I feel a lot of love in my heart for you, Benito. And I think you know that's genuine. Okay, back to the star.
Star.
You are. You're the star, man. You can actually play. I can
There's a
just.
star
I pretend.
man waiting in the sky. He'd like to come and meet us, but think he'd blow our mind. There's a star man waiting in the sky. He'd like to come to meet us, but he thinks he'd blow our mind. Say it, let the children to say it, let the children to play, all the children to stay home. Hey, it says we're decent friends. Yes, you are. I mean, this is the whole thing. This is it's a bizarre, interesting little community we've created here, and there's a core group right now, and now it's about to spread the word too. Because if you tell two people, and they tell two people, and they tell two people, no one's still heard of the show. But we're going to try. Maybe the two people that know 4 people, and the 2 people know 10 people.
Yeah. And on that note, Lila and Tal, if you could share, that would be awesome. I'd appreciate it. Wink, wink, nudge, nudge.
Say no more.
Say no more. Yeah, Lila's. She's been in this enough where, like, I consider she's kind of core group because she keeps coming back, even if it is only for like 10 minutes at a time.
The attention span of a goldfish. What? Oh,
No,
you
she's
get
got a little more than that because she's following along with recipes. That's why I'm kind of like the fact that she's actually cooking.
Yeah, that's 8 minutes of her life right there.
Right. So I appreciate her on that level alone. And then she did introduce me to the creamy coconut Dr. Pepper, which I have yet to. Have you looked for that?
No.
For it? I know she says we can't get it, but I think we can get it.
I think we have to smuggle across state borders.
That's right. We're gonna have to get one of those ICE agents to take it off of someone in Utah. Hear ye, tell all about it, Kevin and Sparky. Experience available on YouTube. That's very heraldy.
Yes, I like that.
Yes, it's very medieval. Hear ye, tell all about it. The Kevin and Sparky Experience available on YouTube. I don't know where that came from.
You motorboated that for some reason.
I did. And that scared Lila out of the room. That's all right. And it's 69 degrees, dude. My favorite temperature. Whoa. Benito's got a snake, a huge snake.
Really?
Yeah, he's got a huge pet snake. And I saw it and I thought he was like running from it or capturing it or just shooting it, but no, it's his pet.
What have you got there? A boa constrictor? You got a boa?
Or python! Look at my pythons! My pythons are more like snakes. Little tiny garden snakes.
Well, it's like a turtle. It just sticks his head out.
Mm-hmm. You just described my penis. It's a ball python, he says.
Ooh.
Do they have a cube python? What? Just asking. Can't hurt to ask. What would a cube python? How does a cube python move? Blocky.
This sounds like it would roll as easy as a ball python.
Mm. How you feeling? You wearing thin?
I'm getting thin. Yeah.
We've been on for 37 minutes. I have no idea, but there should be one. I'm gonna ask ChatGPT to render one for tomorrow. We'll see if he can give me a cube python. That'll be my icon after we see what happens with the World of Warcraft stream. If that occurs. Because I might just read the riot. I've been very testy. Kim has left me very
Raw.
very raw. I'm very raw.
Raw emotionally.
Rawer than her teeth. Maybe that's what's going at it too. Easy, killer. You're still attached. There you go.
Unhand me.
Unhand me! Oh, yeah. That'll get the that'll get his fire running. It's just I don't understand. That's right. Everything's fine. Home, everything is awesome.
Everything is awesome. Was that the Lego movie?
Oh, that's right. I forgot about that.
Everything is awesome.
I was going with the shirt, but that's all right. Yeah, I remember that. And I was like, I watched that movie and I'm like, okay, I understand why it was big, and I was entertained, but I couldn't tell you anything about it now in reflection.
The one thing I also remember is Will Ferrell was the father.
That gives me a reason to dislike it. Not I dislike Will Ferrell so much, and he's just stupid.
I thought, Will Ferrell I thought was very over. This might be good for Will Ferrell. he was very overrated on SNL. I didn't understand it. I didn't get him. I just thought he was just, he was given a lot of stage time and a lot of bizarre characters and that type of thing. But it was when he started doing movies, especially I still love Anchorman, the original. The second one, not so much, but the first one, it was that Ron Burgundy character, which had a podcast for a while. That is George W. So I have developed more appreciation. The same thing with Martin Short. Martin Short I never laughed at. Who was on SNL, or even for that matter, very rarely on.
Didn't he do Ed Grimley? Or was that?
Yes, that was Ed Grimley. I never got the character, but
I
understand.
thought it made me laugh a little bit. It was just so bizarre. I'm like, okay.
Yeah, the thing, but I had appreciation for Martin Short's process because I could see his process.
Yeah.
In there, and now with his.
Now he's married to Steve Martin.
Steve Martin. They've been doing the whole duet thing, murders in the only murders in the building, and
I haven't seen any of that yet.
it's actually it's a pretty good sort of mini series, and every episode leads into every season leads into the next season, with a cliffhanger type of thing. So up to season 3 on that one. Don't spoil for me.
He's probably seen it all. Benito's in the know.
Benito's probably got Hulu.
Probably got what?
Hulu.
Hulu?
That's where you see birds of the building.
Hulu?
Hulu.
Oh, Hulu.
Hulu.
Like hula hoop.
Hulu. HULU. It's an app.
It's an act?
App. APP. Like you have Netflix.
You know me. It's like, fuck you, Kevin. I'm going to bed.
that be obnoxious just to get it set up. That'd be your punchline.
Oh, no.
I'm going home. Wait a minute, I'm home. Damn it. I'm going to my room. I'm sentencing myself to my room.
Yes. Go to your room.
Without AC. All right.
It's only hot in here. Yours is pretty bad, too.
It's 69 out there, so it's going to be better.
Yeah, you got Hulu. Yeah, see? He's got Hulu.
Means you watch What We Do in the Shadows? I'm on like season 4 of that or 5. Again, too much television. There's too much television out there. There's too much stuff to watch.
Someone once said, create more media than you consume.
Yeah.
And that's what I've been trying to do by streaming a bazillion times a day.
Yeah, it's especially the first 3 seasons. I have to say it's got especially if you know anything about the vampires and stuff like that. When you see the council and realizing it's all vampires from other movies coming in. I mean, they did really good with the cameos. Tilda Swinton coming in, who was a vampire in not Byzantine, the other one he did. Only Lovers Alive.
I don't think I've seen that.
No. No.
Tilda what?
Tilda Swinton.
Swinton?
Yes.
Her name is Swinton.
Swinton.
Is that English?
I think so. She seems very English, very androgynous.
Oh, that's all the rage now.
Yeah.
That's why Tuck makes me more attractive to everyone.
It puts the notion in the basket. You got that.
Or he gets the hose again. All right, I'm interested. Yeah, you sold them.
Yeah, they even have a cameo with Um,
Tom Cruise. Brad Pitt.
no, but they actually mentioned him though. It's so funny because there's like, you know, the interview with the vampire.
Yeah.
They mentioned those two. Oh, they can't be part of the council today. Apparently they're busy they're busy at doing something else. But they mentioned Brad Pitt and Tom Cruise from Interview with the Vampire and saying how they could be with the council.
I like that movie.
But it was Wesley Snipes doing a cameo as Blade. This is even before, you know, he did the Blade thing with Daredevil. Not Daredevil.
Wesley Snipes.
Wesley Snipes. He was Blade in
Right.
in
Deadpool.
Deadpool.
Yes.
Wolverine. Yes.
Okay. Just wanted to say hi to KBBL.
I can't give up.
He left a very nice comment about my Piss Mug t-shirt. Thank you very much for that.
Said hi, said hi, said hi, said hi, said hi. Anyways, I've got places to see tomorrow.
Places to go and people to do.
Skip that, reverse it.
Yes. It's all right.
Oh, and Pee Wee Herman. They got Paul Rubens to do a cameo. I'm just thinking of all
Really?
Yeah. Because he was a vampire in the original Buffy the Vampire Slayer movie.
Was he?
Yes.
I think I'm gonna look. For that.
The original Buffy the Vampire movie. He was a vampire that got his arm ripped off, and has the longest, most ham-stealing death scene ever.
Oh, of course he does. He was a legend in his own time.
Yeah, and I got to shake hands with him, so.
Doing better than I am. All right, so you have travels. Wave goodbye to your adoring fans.
Good night. Love you all.
And he's going to be making his way. I'm going to hang out for a little tiny bit more because it's going to be a long one for me tonight. I actually streamed it like I was up to like 3:30 in the morning yesterday.
Really? 8:30 a.m.?
3:30 a.m.
Wow.
And I figured, all right, I can't sleep, so because of the day before.
Right.
And so I'm like, all right, you know what? I'll stream and see if it's how it is on at 3 a.m. And I ended up getting like 3 people, and they were all from out of the country.
Of course.
So I couldn't like talk to them per se, but you know, I played for a little bit, and I was like, okay, that's enough. And then I was able to get to sleep. But that was yesterday, now's today. You have places to go tomorrow. I have, I guess, a game to play, maybe, tomorrow. We'll have to see. We'll have to see how it all comes down. Oh, yeah, that's what I was thinking about. Scrotum, scrotum, just a bag of wrinkly skin. Scrotum, scrotum, S-C-R-O-T-U-M. What would you do if you didn't have a scrotum? Totem, what would you do if you didn't have a scrotum? Totem in a burlap sack. Scrotum in a burlap sack. Where the hell do I get a burlap sack? Do they even sell burlap sacks anymore? Didn't like potatoes used to come in them? And
Yeah.
I haven't seen a burlap sack
Not since the Friday the 13th, part 2.
What time you heading out tomorrow? You think?
Oh, that's about until afternoon.
Not until the afternoon.
Yeah, she's got my doctor's appointment for today.
Oh, this is what happens when I don't have enough drugs. So it's called Glory Hole, is it? I'm gonna have to look that up. I mean, I shouldn't really learn more copyright. Like I've been trying to learn like traditional stuff that won't get binged by the copyright machine. But you know what? It doesn't hurt to have a couple good classics. Are you planning on streaming tomorrow, Benito? Because I almost feel like I've not completed my rounds because I literally like I said I was up late last night and I ended up going through like every channel I had subscribed to and looked for all the ones with like low subscribers and left like a little comment and shared and did a bunch of stuff like that. Including Fidel Dog, which was kind of funny because I didn't realize he had started doing shorts because you don't get binged when you do the shorts, or I didn't get binged when he did the shorts. And some of them were a little bizarre, but I was like, you know, I like this kid. And it's been like, I want to say 3 or 4 years that I've known that kid. He interviewed me 3 years ago after, 3 or 4 years ago after meeting me at the Renaissance Fair. And I thought he was going to take me down in the interview. But no, it was a very nice interview and he was really cool about it. And he put it together pretty good. You have an idea of what time in my world? Because I want you to do math for me. 1 or 2 for me. I can do that, but I'll know to look for it because every time I like happen to come across it, and then as I told you, I jumped in the last one. I saw the snake. And I went ooh, and then it went okay, you're out. You know what I mean? You told me what happened with that, but I was just like, I'm a failure yet again. I mean, that's if you. I mean, I'm assuming that you would like me to pop in. I mean, if you don't want me to pop in, obviously I won't. But you know. But I figure that's again. I'm trying to get back a little. I don't know why I did that. Oh! Oh, that's what that's from. I'm trying to think of what I'm playing. I did. There's a stupid little cartoon I did uh, in Lightwave 3D, and I did it. I want to say in the mid 2000s for a local film festival, and it was just silly. And I 3D animated a harp seal, and the harp seal had Daisy disciples, and he had a urine powered submarine. And so I was trying to figure out, okay, so I played a little music and accelerated it a little bit, and then I put my voice in the machine, and I made that high pitched and a little Englishy, so it sounded kind of like Stewie from Family Guy. And in the end, it was like the animation didn't quite sync, but it was all right. Roo, roo, glitzy doo, you are the spice of life. No matter how, no matter what, you are unique. Oh, I'm unique, all right. And God bless you. Amazing grace, how sweet the sound that saved a wretch like me. I once was lost, but now I'm found. Was blind, but now I see. Yes, yes, the legendary Sparky is quite. He as well is a very unique individual. And I certainly will. I mean, he has just moved on into his bedroom, so I won't disturb him. He's trying to get settled into his nighttime regiment. He has to go on a journey tomorrow, a journey far, far north. And see his offspring. Now it's in my head. Of course, at some point, I'm bound to take that song and tear it to bits. Because this is why we can't have nice things. And I will too. Because that's, my thing is is I do appreciate a lot of the traditional music or the music that Sparky plays. But I've always had a thing with I didn't want words in my head. So although I appreciated the artists and stuff like that, I didn't want people singing with their mouths in my like. I was fine with music and instrumental stuff, but in general, I didn't want to be influenced by outside voices. And so that's why I started doing all the instrumental stuff. And, and a big reason why I composed my own instrumental stuff was so I had stuff to listen to that I liked and stuff that I lay underneath video stuff that I made without getting copyright dinged. Bing, ding, 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 ding. Bing, 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 bing. Anyway. Uh, and now that I've gotten into this, well, now we got Skank on 42, and I do have that comedy love. But now I want to, like, aside from the Steel Panther, which again is a great idea. Because although I've never been in a glory hole, I'm pretty sure that song's probably got something for me. Oh, excuse me. I'm not even drinking tonight. This will be 2 days sober, pseudo voluntarily. But Amazing Grace is easy to tear to bits. Amazing Kim, how sweet the tea. Oh, she's gonna make me hate her. I don't like hating people, but it's gonna come down to it, man. Yeah, it's not. It's not just the weed. It's everything. There's no weed. There's no booze. That's all right. I can get by a few days. Supposedly, there's a good deal waiting for me on Friday though. So that'll replenish me, and supposedly keep me good for a couple months. We'll have to see. And just to say it again, Ruru Glitzy Doo is such a great name. Yeah. Well, it's like, um, most of the time I generally have a hit or two of marijuana, but even that, that's just kind of like makes me a little aloof. It doesn't dull much. I get dull and I get silly with the booze. Hey, Goopy Rat! Said hi, said hi, said hi, said hi. It's another name I'm very fond of. Just watched Squid Game season 3. How was it? It's very unlikely I'm going to see any of the Squid Games, so you don't have to worry about spoilers for me. I don't know about Benito and it's sad. Well, then I'm not going to watch that. I don't want to be sad. There's enough sadness in this world without looking for extra. I mean, if you enjoy it, that's fine. I'm not going to stop anyone else from doing it. But everyone has told me it's just like a killing each other game, and it's gruesome. And I have, believe it or not, I have empathy, and perhaps way too much empathy, because even though they're fictitious characters, and I know those aren't real people getting hurt. I mean, the whole point of is that suspension of disbelief to get me to go, ew, oh, that's sad. I don't want to be sad. The Alien movies on Covenant right now. It took me a second to kind of clear it all. Let me tell you, if I could say this without getting binged, Sigourney Weaver, it all the way through most like, but especially at the beginning of it, what a smoke show. That woman was absolutely gorgeous, and she aged incredibly well. Like, and I mean, she was a good actress too. But I mean, I was always just like, wow, Sigourney Weaver in her day. I'm just like, I get it. I'm so glad she did nudity. I always respected the actresses more if they were willing to show a little skin. I know it's not logical, but I do. I want naked celebrities. And again, and here's the thing, they say, well, the women don't like to be. We're programmed to objectify. They send off gender signals, and we go, hey, a gender signal. That means we have to mate. That doesn't mean we're oblivious to the fact that they have personalities underneath the gender signals. I understand that they're people, and that's where and that's why the Kim thing just boggles me, because she hasn't aged like Sigourney Weaver. You know what I'm saying? And I don't like being mean. I don't like saying ill things about people, but she's been back here a couple of times, and every time I feel drained emotionally. I feel like, and I know, Kevin, don't dwell, but I know she's coming back, so it's like I'm bracing. And she's going to keep coming back till I think you said it earlier, she finds a wife, or I mean a husband, out in her travels, who's going to take care of her and whisk her away. Let the universe do that. Please, universe. Find her a place that's not here, please, universe. Oh. But it's just, I don't understand the like, when you're young and you're like, yeah, but I see, I'm not a liar though. I don't need that. In the end, it's either going to come down to where she's going to exhaust my patience. She's going to give me enough lies where I can just go, all right, we've crossed the line and there's no turning back from it. And that's going to end the friendship, because I've known the girl for like 20 years. And I do have empathy, but it's always painful. It's always like, it's not like I look at her and I go, oh, damn, she's hot. I'm going to, I want her to be around in my life. Not even on that that surface level. It's just someone who keeps going back and goes, oh, you're just she keeps going, you're my friend. You're my friend. Friends don't ditch each other. Friends keep their word. You know what I mean? I don't need to pretend. I need to go up and go, hey, look, I've observed enough, and I think this is not only a bad idea, I'm going to pretty much tell it now. No, don't come back. And I think we're getting to that level. And I feel a little sad about it, but at the same time, I'm like, look, dude, enough. I mean, she came in, oh, do you have a cigarette? Would you like a tea? Oh, yes. Like, she didn't even finish her glass of tea. And then she ran off because she can't sit idle. I mean, I'm not hiding from anyone. I am by no means a coward to, but I have to kind of gear up and go, hey, okay, these are the facts of the matter. Like, for example, let me tell you a little story. There was this girl, Cassie, who used to come over a lot. And oh boy, she did not, she was a free spirit to be certain. and she needed a place to stay, so she stayed here for a little bit. And I had one of my other buddies here, and and she asked us to play guitar. She asked us to play for her, and then so we started playing, and all the way through the song, she kept talking, and so I stopped midway through the song. And go, did you asked us to play, and you're not even listening to us? Why would you even do that? And she was just so up her own butt. And there came a point where I'm just like, no, you can't come back here anymore. Just don't. And she still would, though, because, hey, do you have this? Do you have that? There's so many people that keep approaching me because I'm that nice guy, and I am a nice guy. But, when you start extracting all my resources, then you're just using me. And at that point, it's just like, well, it's not even a passing friendship. I mean, I'm a good host. Hey, would you like a glass of water, or tea, or whatever I have? And can I, and I mean, I'm a good host. But when they start coming over and going, oh, wow, I only got 3 cigarettes, but Kevin will give me half of his, so I don't have to smoke mine. You know what I mean? You ever meet people like that? The one and only said hi, said hi, said hi, said hi. Hello, one and only. You are my only one and only. I think about you late at night. You are my only one and only. I feel drool in the corner of my mouth. Yeah, that's not a lie. I don't know how that happened. And I don't want to. I don't want to encourage it, and so I have to get harder and harder and harder in between. You know what I'm saying? And there comes a point where I'm just like, all right, this is. I had that. I don't know if you were around Benito when Lindsay was coming through. And Lindsay's like a cousin, like third removed or something like that. And I knew her father, and he was a great guy. But she was another person, 35 going on 13, where everything was entitled. And at the end, I was just like, look, stop using people for what they can give you, and just be a part of, just coexist and be good with that, not good with that. The one and only. I don't know where that voice is coming from, but I'm liking it. The one and only. You should have more subscribers because you play well. Thank you for saying that. And I got what I consider is a decent amount for, for me. I mean, 2,300, I don't know 2,300 people. And the fact that I got that much, I'm kind of like, I'm good. But yes, I would like to. My next goal is to get to 4,000 subscribers. And if I get to 4,000 subscribers, that means I have more subscribers on my channel than I'd have people who live in my town. And for some reason, I think that'll be like, oh, yes, now I've shown you. It's been such a weird week subscriber-wise, too. Because I gain 6, and then I lose 5, and then I gain like 3, and then I'll lose 1, and it's been hovering around the same point where I can't quite crack that 2330 mark. No, I've gotten to it, but I haven't been able to hold on to it, and that's only in the last like week or so. I'm not quite sure why that is, but Well, and also, I'm an acquired taste, as Sparky is, as we all got our thing. You know, some people want to watch monster trucks, some people want to watch sports, some people want to watch, and I ain't that. So you gotta. I'm just trying to find my peeps, man. I need my peeps. I need my core peeps like Toby and Benito. I'm really grateful for them. KBBL's been following. Um, who's Taurus Bestie? Even though she's young, she's we've had good conversations. Um, and there are other people that I'm really grateful they've kind of come around and formed this little community. Yeah, and if you don't know that, I do have like 25 albums. And if you go on to like Spotify, I hate Spotify, uh, or Apple Music or iTunes, you can find it all on that. And there's actually a topic section for my music on YouTube. So if you don't want to pay for any of those things, you can listen to that stuff for free on YouTube here too. Uh, well, to be quite frank, I streamed at 3 a.m., 3:30 a.m. this morning, and then I streamed at 11 a.m., and then I streamed, I think at like 2, and then at 5, and then after Steve Cutler's stream. So I've been on a lot. So, but it doesn't seem to be like there doesn't seem to be a sweet spot per se. So I've just been kind of like going on and trying to do what I can, man. But you are the only one and only. I should be happy as it is. I have you and Benito. And in the moments I'm happy for that scene. Yeah, I guess better, but that's nice. And even with the AC on, I'm very, very hot right now. Hot. I did have that girl said, "Be my man." You're probably right. She probably meant the song. One and only, we need more people like you who actually want to come and have conversation and see cool things. And I agree wholeheartedly. We need a good core group, and it'll grow. And yes, I obviously am a little impatient. I would love to have 10,000 subscribers and be able to rely on my watch time rather than super chats and stuff like that. And I'm very grateful for the people who give me super chats, but I also understand everyone's broke. So it's like, it really means a lot when people like get a membership or they buy a t-shirt or they do a super chat, because I know how tough it is. So it's nice. But yeah, I would like to be able to be a little more sustained. Hey, it's Double R Adventures. You had the monster truck live stream. Where are you from, the one and only? It was because I mistakenly thought somebody else had posted it, but I was on your channel last night. At 3:30 in the morning, I went through everyone's channel that I subscribed to, and if it was under 1,000, I took a look, or I hit the like button, or I did, and I did little things to try to bring it up. Yes, I was on yours. That's how I said the monster truck, because you were watching it, and there was like a couple girls who were right in front of the shot. You were like on the bleachers, as the trucks were going in the background, and all I could look at was the girls in front, and I'm like, they're in shock. So, Maine. See, I have this. You're not far. You're not that far away. You're within a day's trip to me. Well, and that's why I was there. That's why I went in and liked it, and and I didn't. I don't think I left a comment though. But it was like early in the morning, so I was trying to hit everyone with like a like or a comment or something like that. But I mistook you for KBBL and the basketball dude. Because I get confused. There are a lot of people. I mean, even, we say, well, wouldn't it be great if I had 10,000 subscribers? I can't keep track of 2,000 subscribers. Because I'm just like, I'm trying to figure out who's who, and you know what I mean? It's a lot to wrap your brain around when you start getting into hundreds. Because literally, I went through like 100 YouTube channels last night. That's all right, Double R. Good to see you. Thank you for stopping by. I will likely see you again in the near future. I'm supposed to be doing WoW streaming tomorrow, noon my time. And then Benito's doing a stream at 1 or 2. So I'm going to do that then. And then I'll live stream normal. I want to say around, when Benito's stream ends. And then we'll see where it goes. That's the plan. That's the loose plan right now. But cool to see you. I appreciate it. Like a pig, but she porks like a woman. Snorts like a pig, but she porks just like a woman. She's the queen of the barnyard. You know that I ain't fooling. I keep her in her band until it's time to do some screwing. She got a piggy little nose and a piggy little brain. She may not be kosher, but I eat her just the same. She squeals like a pig, but she feels just like a woman. She squeals like a pig, but she feels just like a woman. Her tail is like silk, and her ears are there for pulling. Keep her in her band until it's time to do some screwing. She got a piggy little nose and a piggy little brain. She may not be kosher, but I eat her just the same. Oh yeah. Itchy nose, itchy nose. Said hi, said hi, said hi, said bye. It's amazing how overheated I am. A man that they say murdered 3. Strange things have happened, and a stranger it will be. 12:27 a.m. So it's about half an hour after midnight for me. And if you're in Maine, you got the same time. I was actually planning on going to Maine next year because they have a Renaissance festival up there that I guess is pretty decent. Yeah. Connecticut. I'm in Danielson, Connecticut, which is the upper northeast corner of the state, which I think is what is this about a 3 or 4 hour trip to Maine from here by car. I ain't walking. Goofy rat, oh goofy rat, said hi, said hi. Goofy rat, oh goofy rat, said hi. Oh, I almost knocked over my drink. Doing all that. Better than doing that, I suppose. But in my case, like that. Fallacy. That's what she called it. She said, oh, what a nice fallacy that is. Fallacy jokes. Ah. You know, the other thing, Benito, is because of that one live stream that we were in together, where I was showing you the pictures, I feel like you have like probably the best knowledge of what I'm actually like and what I've actually experienced because I did sit in there for like an hour and a half with you going, hey, look at this. Hey, look at this. Hey, look at this. So I feel like you have an insight that nobody else has. And it's part of the other reason why I'm like, oh. Itchy ear, itchy ear. Put that down for a second. I don't know if you can tell, I sit here cross-legged, which is fine, but after a while, I lose circulation. So I just stretch out the old leg. Oh, God, it hurts. Knock out the lung butter. And have a sip from the old piss mug. Hey, Goofy Rat, did you see the shirt? You saw the shirt. Yeah, you've been in here enough. What about you, one and only? Have you seen the shirt? They don't fall asleep. They just start to... blood flow. Blood starts not getting there, and it starts yelling at me. And I've been doing that since I was young. And unfortunately, my mother, whom I love very much, told me that she's kind of the same way. Where we could do Indian style, we could be bent all sorts of different ways for hours and hours and hours. It wouldn't bother us when we were young, but as we're getting older, that time period is shortening and shortening. So I gotta go do my calisthenics. Is that a thing? Did I say the right words? Calisthenics. So, well, yeah, you're in here. So. Goofy Rat, one and only. Have you seen the T-shirt? I'm gonna show you anyway. It's the Piss Mug t-shirt. Skank Hunt talked me into making one. And I think it's pretty funny. Deb Norwegian Blue said that he thought it was funny, but he would never buy it and he would never wear it. And I wore it once, and even I had misgivings. I'm like, hope they let me into the store with this, because it's not really dirty per se, but it's edgy. I think I could be wrong. Although in general, people in public are just like, eh. But nowadays, you can never tell. There's always some crazy feminist looking for a reason to bitch. I don't like the feminists. It's a cult. It's an evil cult of man-haters. It hasn't been good. But hopefully, the universe will reassert itself and we will find balance once again between men and women and all human beings. That's my hope. I know it's a saccharine hope, but I'm entitled to want a better world. I can have dreams, can't I? I mean, acting genius. It's the only thing that guy ever did. Lovitz, John Lovitz. The only thing he ever did that I liked was Theater Man. Acting genius. Thank you. No, thank you. I'm gonna look that up when I get up tomorrow. L'Oreal. We'll see if I can even come close. Because I'm great with basic chords, but once you start getting into the 8th, 7th, F sharp, minor, then I start getting out there. Well, Sparky's already gone. He's gone to bed. He's got places to go tomorrow. And I am beerless and weedless, so I'm gonna have to fall asleep au naturel tonight. And the guys have been in here and we've been talking and having a decent time, so I'll stick around when I got, people chatting. But it has been an hour and a half, and I am starting to fatigue a little bit, so I'm surprised it lasted this long, to be quite frank. But the conversation was good. It's like, I don't know if you guys have seen the Harry Potter movies. There was that one section in the Harry Potter movies where they had an hourglass in the room, and the teacher invited all the kids, and the better the conversation was, the faster the sand would run, and the worse the conversation was, the slower the hourglass would drain. And I thought that was very appropriate, because I've had those moments even in here where it's just like, an empty plate. Oh, excuse me. And so that just drags. 20 minutes of dragging because you got one ghost in the room and they ain't saying anything. But when you get Benito and Goofy Rat and, and people start chatting and start interacting, then it goes by like that. And all of a sudden, I'm an hour and a half in when I was only planning on being in for 20. That's kind of how it runs. funny when we were doing the live stream the other day with the WoW. It's funny how all the girls, all the young girls, once they saw we were playing video games, they lost total interest. They just, oh, you're just playing games. We're out of here. And all the guys are like, what's this? This is awesome. How am I doing on cigarette supply, too? I think that's next on my list. That's right, I have a list. A lisp. List. Purgatory. Now, all right. What's the difference between purgatory and nirvana, is it? Or limbo? Purgatory, nirvana, limbo. What's the difference between the three of them? They will, what is it? They will Uriva. They will Uriva. They will love Riva. I did that last time too. They will love Riva. At some point I'm gonna get it. I'm a slow study. I do. I remember doing that last time, trying to phonetically sound it out and going, damn it! Can't expect perfection even from me. Even though my boss says so on my shirt. I think I'm gonna make myself a special ed shirt now that I'm thinking about it. It'll just say special ed. Bring a helmet. I'm not quite sure which would fly better. Boy, that Kevin G Nicholson, he sure is special, isn't he? He's a special kind of guy. Oh, I think he just wet himself. They will love Riva. All of them, they will love it. Once I see what she has to offer, it will be a beautiful experience. They will all love her. 12:43. I've been going for 100 minutes. It's funny because I often wonder how Steve does it because he'll go in for an hour and a half and he goes and he goes and he goes. He keeps playing, but he doesn't really talk to people. He just kind of plays and then he looks over and he kind of goes la la la, and then he goes back into his thing. I'm more. I like to think I'm a little more interactive. Like I know you guys are there, and I appreciate you guys being there. So I want to interact a little more and try to get that, that bond. I'm trying to form bonds. Not like war bonds. Not like gold bond. You ever try gold bond on your genitalia? Oh, that hurts like hell. I was like, it's like talcum powder. Oh, it's not like talcum powder. Gold bond is like medicated. It's like ball torture. I thought, all right, nah, it'll be good. It's powder. You're gonna powder your old balls. Oh, to that. It's like, they say Old Spice, the same stuff. Oh, you are absolutely worthy. You are absolutely worthy. Oh, Toby. It's Toby in the house. I love Toby, that's the way it's gonna be for a long, long time. He is one of the most worthy people in my life. Good to see you, Toby. I can't believe I'm still here, honestly. I mean, I'm having a good time, but I was planning on checking out, I don't want to say a good half an hour ago, but everyone's been keeping me talking. And so it's more fun when I can talk to people. And new people and old people have been popping in and out. They will love Reva. Like, I mispronounced her name numerous times. See, I know that they work you like a dog, too. So, like, it's nice that when you can actually get in here after the fact. And did I show you the Piss Mug t-shirt? I got it done. Forget. It's... Ta-da! Okay, you saw it. It's old news now. Everyone knows now. They're like, yeah, it was funny the first time. Put it away. That's why I do and that's why I don't bring out the hat of condemnation too often either. It's like, if you give it a little time to rest, then you can come back to it and it has a little more impact. So I try to keep that pace in mind as I go through it. The one person who pseudo commissioned it, Skank Hunt 42. I haven't seen him since I've had it. I haven't seen him in a while. It's been over a week, I want to say, since I've seen Skank Hunt. Ooh, excuse me. Toby, do you know who the group Steel Panther is? Benito says I should learn Glory Hole from Steel Panther. And I know some of Steel Panther stuff. I know Dick is community property. I know that. But I don't know Glory Hole. At least not off the top of my head. So that's something that's on my to learn list. I got so much on my to learn list. So you're on board with that too? You're like, yeah, learn that. Said hi, said hi, said hi, said hi. See, and that's why you guys are G-Force members, and that's why we get along so well. Oh, you wait. We'll get them in. Spread that wide net. Yeah, he is. Ooh, I haven't done that in a while. See, now I'm thinking, there are songs. I'm supposed to go to Singularity Farms on Friday, Toby, uh, with Steve Cutler live, and we're supposed to co-MC the event. He's going to be DJing, and I'm going to go up and I'm going to do a few songs, and I'm going to be recording it. But we're also going to be writing a little music together when we're not on stage, that's the intent anyway. And so I'm kind of excited for Friday. And I think I think a G-Force song is in order. Although I'm going to try to learn Glory Hole before that. I'm going to look at that. I'm going to look at that tomorrow. I might even look at it tonight after the stream. I think I will look at it tonight after the stream. And if I do, I don't know if you guys have seen Starship Troopers. That's kind of where, if I do something like that, it's going to be Starship Troopers-esque. Answer the call. Would you like to know more? You see your girlfriend yet? I was on your channel too last night at 3:30 in the morning my time. I went through everyone's channel who had like under 1,000 subscribers last night because I was up late, and I'm like, I'm gonna go through and I'm gonna like everything. Starship Troopers, you don't know what that is? It's a sci-fi movie. It was with come on, Kev, Doogie Howser, NPH, Neil Patrick Harris. Yeah, I got it. And a bunch of other people. And I liked it because there were boobies in it. I like boobies. But it was a parody of a fascist regime, and the way that they were trying to promote everyone, everyone join the military, service means citizenship, that sort of thing. And I mean, I'm a sci-fi buff and had boobies, so I had to watch it. The hell divers. I don't know what that is. The hell divers? Like it doesn't throw a synapse. Managed democracy? I assume this is a line from hell divers. Are you asking me the actual question? Do I believe in managed democracy? You know, there's always been a thought in my head about, you know, it always seems like a good idea. Okay, we'll let everyone vote, and then what everyone says, we all agree on these rules together, and and that's how we'll make decisions. And then I forget when it was, but it was a while ago. Someone had said, well, and that's all fine and well, but what if can you have a democracy on a ship? Because the people who are driving the ship, they know all about it and they know a lot more than the group of passengers that are on the ship. So do you want the person who's got the expertise in, you know, in sailing the ship to make the decisions, or do you want everyone to have a say? And I could see the pros and the cons to all of that. Because let's face it, if you get a bunch of nitwits who are just like, no, I'll tell you what, if we turn this wheel to the left, that'll be great. And then we'll throw the anchor down at the same time because Group B said so. And it screws it all up. I mean, there are other analogies to be made, but that's one of those things where it's just like, would you rather have a specialist or would you rather have a general practitioner? And that's kind of like between democracy and where we're headed now, which is almost feudalistic. Because, yeah, at some point, someone's got to be in charge. And that means they make the final call, and that's it. You can't just keep voting and voting and voting because nothing will ever get done. But it should be, I mean, if you have any sort of compassion, ethical aspect to yourself, then you should be doing it for the better of, you know, of the majority. And then the question is, what if the majority are buffoons? Which we kind of have that too. It's like, and that's where I keep going, like, everyone's invited to the ship until you start being a douchebag. In which case, you get thrown off the ship. Because I only want to have, if I'm going to have a democracy, it's going to be a democracy of people who I think are competent to a certain degree. You know what I mean? And I don't want to nurture scorpions. Oh, I assume that's your girlfriend? I'm sorry you're hungover. Hope you enjoyed it. Well, I'm glad I have your wife's approval. I wish I had an approving wife like you do. You do too. Well, I'm glad. I'm just trying to make people laugh, play a few songs. I can actually. I'm on a pure whim. I signed up so I could marry people, like legally, with no intention ever of doing it. But I have been asked in the past, would I marry people? And I've always said, well, I can't because I wasn't. And then I found I could do it online, so I can. And so now I know. One day when I can trick her into it. Do you take to be? Is that Fabergé you're wearing? Yes. I don't pronounce you. Sneak it in real quick. Good night, Benito. A pleasure as always. And I'll have a little. I'm gonna spend a little time with my Toby, and then I'm gonna call it myself. I'm gonna have to actually attempt sleep at one time. I mean, it's only 1 a.m. out here, but I know what tomorrow's gonna bring. Oh goodness. Were you in here? I told you about. We had another. You're about to open it. Wait, what are you opening? Oh, you're all right. It took me a second. Wow, am I slow? Cool. Do it. Do it. Do you gotta get off? Do you have to get off to film it? Because that would be a fitting end to the night. Or you're gonna put it? You're gonna put it on the channel, on your channel, right? It's my nervous tick. Let's keep that going back to A&E. Be courteous, kind, and forgiving. Be gentle and peaceful each day. Be warm and human and grateful, and have a good thing to say. Be thoughtful and trustful and childlike. Be witty and happy and wise. Be honest and love all your neighbors. Be obsequious, purple, and clairvoyant. Pompous, obese, and a cactus. Be dull and boring and underpresent. Criticize things you don't know about. Be oblong and have your knees removed. Be tasteless, rude, and offensive. Live in a swamp and be three-dimensional. Put a live chicken in your underwear and go into a closet and suck eggs. We have come very far, and that's good. We have begun the journey well. I am too. It's funny to see you guys pop into Steve Cutler's stream. So it's nice that you guys are making the rounds and other people are starting to come in, and it's really nice. Things have come a long way, and I mean, and you are responsible for the G-Force T-shirts, because if you hadn't joined on that whim that one evening, I would have just forgotten all about it and never touched it ever again. But I'm glad you did that, because a lot of stuff has come out of it, you know. And I mean, not just T-shirts, but a lot of camaraderie, a lot of good times. So that's nice. more to be had. I truly believe that. This Friday is going to be interesting. I mean, it's always good to kind of hang out with Steve anyway. But the fact that we're actually actively creating stuff, actively writing songs, actively making this better, and Steve Cutler said he wants one. He wants a G-Force T-shirt, so he's trying to see if he can arrange something because he doesn't want to actually pay the monthly fee. And I'm kind of like, well, I don't know. What do you think? What should the rule be? Should we allow him in there if he's not at least on the basic level? I'm asking your advice, Toby, because he's a good buddy, and I'd love to give and I'd give him another T-shirt, but I don't think he should have the G-Force T-shirt unless he's actually gone through. You know what I mean? Just saying. So I'm curious. I think I'm gonna try to give him an awesome T-shirt because it is pretty awesome. And that, in and of, you know what I'm saying? Because he said it, but we'll see how Friday goes. Maybe that'll help sway me one way or the other. Ugh. So how was your babysitting today? I remember, yeah, what is it? I got as far as crew trainer. Yeah. Yeah, he opened his last week. As soon as he got it, he was right at it. It was awful. What was awful? Why did I feel like I missed something. Oh, because I asked you about babysitting. Sorry. I'd gotten up to crew trainer. I swear we will hire anyone. There was, I don't know if you guys still do it the way that I was doing it, but you had to put, all the breads and stuff in that really hot oven in the back, and they have pot holders to take stuff in and out of that oven for like the biscuits and such. And I swear to God, so I'm running this guy through the ropes, and I'm going, okay, don't ever touch that without the pot holders because it gets seriously hot. And what did he do? Immediately afterwards, it was like I didn't say anything. He just grabbed, and I'm like, did I not just say that less than 2 minutes ago? Oh. And then they fired me over a song title. What a bunch of digits. Yes, he raw dogged the baking sheet after I warned him. Yeah, I think I told you that story. One of my first albums, when I first started doing the music back before when it was still good. Yeah, there. If you look at some of my earlier pieces, there's one piece. It's called Delana, Industrious Youth, and that was named after a girl I was working with who was very industrious. And it was very, like, if you've ever seen Titanic, it was kind of like that upbeat, and like we're building stuff sort of vibe to it. There were no lyrics to it. It was just kind of like a cute little song, and I guess that made her uncomfortable. I guess that creeped her out, so she bitched. And then they said, "Oh well, we have a zero tolerance for harassment." And I'm like, it's a song title. It wasn't harassment. It was just like, hey, they fired me. And then I ended up having a hearing from the labor board because they were like to see if I could collect, which there wasn't going to be any money to collect anyway. And they said no, McDonald's is entirely in the wrong. They were illegal, so I was able to collect, but there wasn't enough money really to get to make it even worth it at that point. But yeah, they fired me over a song title. All right, the hell was that? Ricky Torres was the manager at the time. That rat bastard. And he didn't like me, not because I did my job, I always showed up on time, but he didn't like me because everyone else liked me. Well, everyone except for that girl, obviously. But, people would be like, oh, we're so happy to see you, because I actually worked. I would come in, I wouldn't need, but, always kept the ice, always kept ice where it needed to be, always kept the nuggets stocked, always kept, like, I was a good worker. And they said, but they cut off their nose to spite their face. And you can't make this shit up, Toby. This is true. This stuff really happened. Ricky Torres, wherever you are, I hope you stub your toe, you bastard. Well, it's a shame for them, and of course it was a shame for me too, because that was, I wasn't making a ton of money, obviously, but that was my job for a little bit, and I enjoyed it enough, because I was able to go in and do what I was supposed to do and leave. Wait, a ton? I don't know what I just said. You barely make it. And then they made me take that test to be the crew trainer, so I didn't have to wear that stupid hat anymore, because it's like, okay, it's like a reverse Pope scenario. Well, you don't have to wear a hat if you're a crew trainer, because then you're high enough. You know what I mean? What a mess that is. That's ridiculous. And so I had to go through the whole thing where they had me study like the what is it? What was his name? Real name, but it was the McDonald's story about how he took it from the McDonald's brothers, and so we had to write like a little essay about it. And I wrote the funniest essay you ever read. It was hysterical. Because essentially, I titled it, She Brings the Milkshake to the Yard. And it was about the girl who convinced him to use the powdered milkshakes for a while. The customer is not always right, but they must always win. The world is in a strange place. Strange state. And I hate to be vindictive, but I really hope karma kicks that dude's ass in the end, because he was a real douche. Because everyone, again, a lot of the people in there were always happy to see me because I did what I was supposed to do, and I didn't need hand holding through it. I'm a pretty bright guy. And it was just like, and really, they cut off their nose to spite their face. And I'm sure it was partially that, and it was partially because they didn't want to give me the quarter raise for being a crew trainer. Ridiculous. But don't dwell, Kevin. Enjoy your agency in the moment. So yeah, that's where I was at. And that's been a couple years now. And I haven't been employed since then. And I was getting by on the music for a couple years till they changed the rules. And now this is it. So, for good or for ill, here we is, my buddy. But I think I'm coming to the end of my road. So you go film that, the the unbagging, and give my regards to your fine lady friend. I'm gonna attempt to nap, at least nap. We'll have to see how well it goes. And I will, of course. I know you work like a dog, so I'll see you when I see you. But I hope it's sooner rather than later. And I'll wait for the 10, 15 seconds for you to reply before I hit the button. Most of the time I just hit the button and just like, I'm out. But it was nice to see you and Benito in the room together. It's always nice to see you guys when you pop into Steve's room. Because I'm always noting that in my head. I'm like, yeah, I got a good team. The G-Force is standing up in strength. And other channels are like, yeah. There's a lot of good stuff that's come out of this. So regardless of the path that got me there and how bitter I might be about parts of it, it's been an interesting run, and I'm glad I'm where I'm at. And we'll just have to see if I can survive the Kim ordeal that's coming, and still try to get some stuff done, some good stuff, I hope. For whatever it's worth. But yeah, I'm fading. Toby, can you hear me? Toby, can you see me? Or did Toby go to the bathroom? Yeah. The time has come. Well, you're a present, which I appreciate, but you're obviously doing something else. My love to you. I will hopefully see you in the near future. Good night, Toby.